Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another crypto video. Today we are going to be talking about the Bitcoin price chart as well as the Hbar and also the XRP price chart. We got some volatile price action today, but hey, listen, I've mentioned multiple times, we've been anticipating this drop for quite some time, and now we are finally seeing it. I'm actually very excited for this price action. A lot of people will say, hey, this price action's bearish. I'm very scared. What's going on in the market? Hey, I'm actually very happy about this. We are getting this final shakeout out of the way. Whales are accumulating, whales are holding, and we will analyze this fully. So welcome back to the channel if you guys are not new. If anybody who is new, welcome to the channel. I hope that you guys are enjoying the content so far. So let's jump into it. So first and foremost, Hbar, lovely price action on this one, because you know what? Yesterday I mentioned in my video we could come back down and retest this 15-cent zone and get my aping point at 14 cents. We pretty much targeted that 14-cent zone exact. We broke down a little bit to 13.5 cents, but hey, if you guys bought at 14 cents, you're already up 2 cents on Hbar. And why is that? Why are we, back to 16 cents? Whales are accumulating. Look at this. If we come over to my Twitter, we have 4.9 million Hbar bought at 15 cents. And this was pretty much all day, right? We had another order at 15.5 cents for like 2 million. Whales are accumulating while everybody else is scared. Everybody is selling. I said for every seller, there is a buyer, and that is the truth. In this market, right, you cannot be bearish and sell everything, because on the other side of all those sales, there is somebody waiting to buy your cheap bags. And I will not sell Hbar at 15 cents, at 20 cents, at 25 cents. I'm looking to sell at $1.50, $2.50. I'm not selling my cheap bags, all right? And we also have this, and this is the long-term holder net position. We are seeing highs that we haven't seen since even previous bull markets, right? This is massive. Whales are accumulating. They are holding. They are not selling. We've had selling offs from, pretty much the beginning of October all the way to the end of April. And now we are seeing a massive influx of long-term holders. And you know why? Because we all know what is going to be happening next, right? I said on my Twitter, right, the bottom could possibly be in, right? And the bottom could be, in. And we'll go over why I think that. But I also want to talk to you guys about this tweet before we look into the price charts. And this is saying, this is why when you become rich off of crypto, you deserve every dollar you make. You go through pain, through the worst market fluctuations, and it takes so much strength, courage, and patience to hold strong. We will make it, Crusaders, and we will, right? Everybody will say, this is just such a you got lucky scheme. Like, you got lucky making, $1 million off of 100 grand or 10 grand. Or no, we did not get lucky. We dealt with this bearish price action for weeks, for a month, right? Even if we look here, right, I mentioned multiple times that we could come down and retest 28K. We could retest, 26K. Now this is on, this is from Coinbase overall, just to give you guys an insight. But we tested that 28.8K zone almost exact, right? We hit 28.8K exact, and that is a very crucial number. And the reason why that number is very significant is if we come back over here, we can see that was the same price point nearly that we bounced off of on January 22nd. We also retested it here on January 27th. And even back here, right, we broke down and tested that 27.7K zone that I've been looking at as well, which we could still see a breakdown to that. But I think, considering the accumulation of whales, the long-term holders increasing, For an example, we're seeing a lot of buys coming in for multiple assets across the board at 1 million plus. Whales are accumulating. The bottom is very close to being in. If it already is, that's amazing. But the reason why I think 28.8K is our bottom is because it is a very strong support and we just bounced off of it. We had to make lower lows. This is why we've been anticipating this drop in price. I've mentioned it multiple times that we were anticipating this since even up here. And I mentioned to you guys, a lot of people would have said, no way, this is not going to happen. It happened. I told you guys. I warned you guys ahead of time. I bought the dip. I bought Hbar. I bought Hbar this morning at 14 cents. I aped in. I'm already up on that, about 2 cents overall. Even XRP, right? I mentioned multiple times on XRP, we could still see 60 cents retest it. We tested a little bit lower on the bottom. We actually tested support from March 31st. We bounced off of that support at March 31st at about 50 cents, which is massive. I mean, these are cheap prices because from 50 cents, and I've mentioned this multiple times as well, from 50 cents to where we are currently, that is an increase of about 295% to that all-time high that we printed this bull run. And we're not even talking about the all-time high of, $3 and I think it's like 84 cents or 92 cents. We'll just go 92 cents. 678% of a price increase to that level currently from our current levels. That is going to be massive. Now, even on this one, right? Even on Hbar, when we look at the all-time high from our current levels, we could also see that that is a significant price increase as well. And we could look at this right now from a standpoint of, if, say for so, I bought in right now at 16 cents, and we go to 46 cents, because 46 cents is pretty much the all-time high. It would be 187.5% of an increase in price point on this asset. Now, even if we look at Bitcoin dominance, right? Bitcoin dominance is breaking down a little bit. It's falling. It made a new all-time high during this little run here. We almost retested that 48.7 zone. What I told you guys, I wouldn't be surprised if we did, but I do want to see us break down below the 50-day MA, which is about that 44 level, which I do have marked here. Now, a lot of these assets are performing well. We even see over here on the live or CoinMarketCap, a lot of assets are down significantly. Bitcoin down 23, almost 24%. A lot of people flipped bearish. A lot of people said, oh, it's over. I told you guys on Twitter, we're going to make it, right? Incredible buy opportunities in the market. A lot of assets down 30%, 40%. Link printed a low at $16. I mean, come on, guys. A lot of these assets are doing massive, massive things once this bull run really begins, because we haven't seen anything yet in terms of gains. And that's why I mentioned, listen, we could see these massive aping zones for Hbar. And I hit my buy order and I woke up to the notification, hey, because right now it's 11:10 a.m. I've been up since about 9 a.m. I woke up at 9 a.m., got the confirmation that my buy order was hit. I was ecstatic. Whales are accumulating behind our backs. This 4.9 million Hbar order at 15 cents was huge. But when we look at, net position changes and we're seeing this is telling us right now that they're holding, and they're going to be holding for what is going to happen next. From here at Bitcoin, right, we could see 75 to 85K very fast. I mean, very quick. And even if we look here and say for so we come back down and retest 26K or 28K or 27.7K, yeah, we might get another buying opportunity. But I'm not going to sell my bags and short at this level. Absolutely not. If you guys, I said in my videos, I told you guys what is a good entry point for XRP and for Hbar. Right now, if you guys want a low risk, high reward, you could buy in now. But we could see lower prices on these two assets. We could. And I'm not going to lie to you guys and say that we can't, because we definitely could. We are about to regain support on Bitcoin at 31K, which was that support zone that we seen back here and also here. And a lot of assets are still regaining support. Even if we look at HBAR closely, I mentioned multiple support zones for HBAR. We are currently in a support zone at this 16-cent area, and that support zone is going all the way back to pre-pump zones from March. So a lot of assets are performing very well. HBAR is the strongest one so far. I mean, we've pretty much jumped. If we actually look here, we could see how big of a percentage jump we've already jumped. But we've already gone up about 21%, almost 22% since that dip this morning. So a lot of these assets still holding strong. I'm still holding strong. I still think that we are very much in a bull run. This is the last shakeout that we have been seeing. This is the last of them. So we are very close to parabolic highs. We are very close to seeing, our portfolios go up 10, 20, 30x. And that is why I said, when somebody tells you, hey, you got lucky, whatever, you're never going to do that again, tell them what you went through. Tell them what you endured. Tell them the pain, the suffering, the 50%, 80%, 90% net loss that you were at before you were at a 500% plus net profit point. Because they won't believe you when you say that this was the pretty much the hardest amount of money that you've ever earned. And when I say that, I don't mean, from working hard, but I mean from being emotionally torn to the point where you don't know what's going to happen next. You're hodling for life, and we already know what's happening. And right now, incredible buys throughout the market. You might get one more juicy buy opportunity at like maybe 15.5 or 15 cents exact on HBAR. You might get one more buy opportunity at XRP at 50 cents to who knows what. But listen, guys, this market is getting very close to being oversold, and we are going to flip into parabolic highs. But nonetheless, I hope that you guys all enjoyed this video. If you guys do want more free content, you guys could follow me on Twitter at NCashOfficial. You guys could also join the free Discord down in the description below. And I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Guys, we're going to the moon. Peace out.